Honestly, I've been feeling so grateful just when I ride my bike, just to feel in the moment. I feel like I'm so stuck in this constant cycle of doing something now, doing something next. What's gonna happen next? I need to worry about this. And the only time I seem to calm my mind is when I'm riding my bike. And I think it's because I have to be in the moment. I have to focus on this one thing to protect myself. And when it all stops and I get home, it's like it all turns back on again. And I'm on low battery mode, just constantly trying to recharge, but I just like, there are so many things against me. I feel like maybe I turned a blind eye to it before. Maybe I didn't like acknowledge those negative forces. I know I felt them. But lately it's been really difficult to, I guess, cope with certain things that people are saying, which is really bizarre for me to vocalize because I feel like I always pride myself on being strong and having tough skin and not letting people's comments get to me. But then it's just like when I film my videos and I'm in my little studio space, I feel like I'm kind of safe there because I've got the light behind me, the light in front of me, you can kind of see me. But in these videos and these vlogs, I feel a lot more vulnerable to people's opinions about how I look and how I look from the side. But you guys also probably know, if you've been with me for some time, that I definitely have some issues. Just like dietary and eating issues and things like that. And I want to get into detail on those in a future like vlog type video, but yeah, not right now. And I just feel like I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of spiraling. And it's just me against myself. Like, am I doing this to myself? I don't know. It's not gonna stop me. I'll tell you that. It's never gonna stop me.
Hey guys, oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've just sat down and talked to you guys and done a vlog style video. So I just wanted to come on here and get some things off my chest and just let you guys know what's been going on in my life and stuff, because that clip I just included in the beginning of this video, I filmed that in the like September 20th, I believe. So I put it together and I was working on another vlog. And as you guys could hear, I was not doing that great mentally. And I kind of, like took a step back and just, I asked for help. I got help and I feel better about it. And I'm not trying to sit here, and I don't want to start off this video by talking about like depression and all that type of stuff, because I feel like as soon as like any creator speaks about their mental health or them, not being 100% all the time, it's automatically sad fishing and, I don't know, trying to get attention for the feelings that you have. And I really I don't know, I kind of resent that mentality just because I've always been extremely open online, like coming from a family where we don't talk about our emotions or our feelings. I never understood how to talk about my emotions or feelings. So like going to social media was, I don't think it's a great coping mechanism, but it's one of the coping mechanisms that I developed just because I didn't have anyone at home I could go and talk to. And being the oldest sibling and stuff, it's not like I had an older sibling to go and talk to. So, I don't know. I want to get better at like being more open with you guys, because I feel like it's important for people who like me, who have a platform and who, may seem secure all the time. I'm really not, and it's something that we need to normalize rather than try to, I don't know, punish each other for being open. But there's a few things I want to talk about today. I just wrote on this little like Amazon thing. I just kind of want to go through what's been going on in my life since I last vlogged with you guys, and what's going to be going on in the future, and a few other things I just need to talk about because you guys keep asking about them. Shoot, I didn't even put this on the list, but maybe we'll just start off with it. So let's talk a little bit about Eugenia Cooney, because you may notice that all of my Eugenia Cooney videos are down. And if you listen to the beginning of this video, you heard me talk a little bit about my eating issues, and I've talked about them before on my channel, but it's hard for me to talk about them because it's not something you could easily talk about on YouTube, and there's also not a lot of guys who struggle with eating issues, and then like who wants to sit here and talk about throwing up? I don't want to talk about it. It's something I'm not proud of, but it's something that's part of my life, and I'm starting to talk about more and come to terms with, and I think that honestly helps me when it comes to, like, I don't know, getting better and healing. But for Eugenia, so sorry, my hair is like, I need to get all my hair cut off. I'm thinking about cutting it, just like cutting it short. I don't know. Anyway, so I did talk to Eugenia, and honestly, I recognize some of the things that I've done wrong as a creator, and I don't know. Our conversation was definitely private, and I intend to keep it private and stuff, but it was really nice to talk to her, because I didn't just like see Eugenia Cooney as like a video topic to go talk about. You know what I mean? I watched her ever since 2013. Back in YouNow days, I would go and guest on her live streams with my best friend Nicole. Like, we were actual fans of Eugenia. So I'm still like starting to learn how to, like, I don't know, to just grasp my influence on things. And I just feel like, I don't know, I do care about her a lot, and it wasn't productive making those videos, and I think there's a better way to go about it. So we did talk, and I feel at peace with it now, but there's always going to be some type of issue, at least on my end too, because I struggle with some of these things, and I just don't, honestly, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. So next topic. Do you want to talk about I don't know. I wrote such random things here. I don't know what to transition to next. What's going on with okay, I do want to talk about, I guess, moving. So right now I live in the DC, Virginia area. I think we all kind of know this. Like, if you look at my PO box, at least my old address, like whatever. So I am going to be moving to Florida in January, and it's not like moving permanently, because I'm just doing long-term rentals. So I'm doing like a month, maybe a month and a half, some months. So I just kind of want to explain that to you guys, because I keep telling you guys like, oh, like I'm moving and stuff, but it doesn't really make sense. Some people are like, where are you moving? And I'm like, honestly, like there's not a set destination. So I'll be going to West Palm Beach at first, then Miami, then St. Pete, and then I'm going over to the West Coast, and I'll be in LA, and I've got 2 months booked in LA, and I might just stay out on the West Coast for some time, just because I've been going for the Free Britney rallies, which have been so much fun. I have so many good memories from the Free Britney rally. Oh God, I'm thinking about this like brunch that we had the day after Britney was freed. And there's this guy named Jet, and he was like, he poured like champagne over himself, and he got it in his eyes, and he broke a glass, and it was so crazy being in LA. But Jet's really great for Free Amanda Bynes. So thank you for your hard work on that. Anyways, so I just really enjoyed being in LA. I've grown up in an area where it's not like normal to be gay, I guess. Like, it's not like I've never seen anyone holding I've never seen a gay couple before where I live, ever. I've never seen anyone. I've seen gay people maybe, but like really rarely, maybe like 1 in every 500 people, you know what I mean? So I don't ever see anyone. So being in West Hollywood where it was like normal, I was like, oh my God, like I've never in my life felt, accepted somewhere, or just, I guess, normal. Like, and it's such a weird, I hate the word normal. It's like, who likes that word anyways? But I just feel like it made me feel accepted, and it gave me like a boost of confidence that I really needed, because I've always like, every time I go out where I live now currently in like DC area, like I mean everyone's like, government and suits and just Sperry's and all that type, and I've conformed to it. And going to West Hollywood where there's a place for everyone. I mean, every single person is themselves. They're so individualized, and I just think that's so amazing because I'm in a place where everyone's cookie cutter, everyone's doing this exact same thing, and I love this place. I'm not gonna like crap on it, but it's just different from that perspective because it being in that environment did make me feel more secure of myself. So I'm really excited to go back to West Hollywood. I'm actually going back next week for a quick trip to go to a party, which if you guys want to go to, you can go check out jawbreaker.la on Instagram. There's going to be a party in LA for Brittany's birthday party. So I'm going to be there. And if you guys want to like come up and say hi, please do. So I'm really liking the East Coast. I know people always say like LA is so toxic. LA. Everyone always thought like, oh, Sloan, you live in LA. No. And I'm not the LA type, but I can see like why they like it because yeah, it feels nice to go somewhere and like not be called a F word when you're walking through the grocery store or anything like that. So I'm really excited about that part of my life and my future. And actually, I guess about speaking of future, I do have a note here. So just like as far as like my channel and like social media and everything, I love making content. I feel like sometimes when I am in a funk or I'm depressed, like seriously, this is my outlet to go and to just like create something and feel good about myself. Like when I'm sitting there feeling horrible, disgusting, hating myself, and I get onto here and I make a video and I make something I'm proud of, it just like really gives me so much motivation in life. So I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, like you should take a break from like this isn't making me depressed, guys. It's everything outside of my life that's making me depressed. This is the only thing that's going for me. So I really love making content and I want to be doing that. And I did sign a big contract with a company that does stuff through like Facebook. I don't know how much I can actually share about it. And I'm not even trying to say it like that. People are like, I don't know how much I can share. Well, I actually don't know because I did sign some crazy agreements. So, I think I can at least say that I'll have like a really nice Facebook page soon, which I don't really use Facebook. Some people do. I'm just hoping it's a new way to get new viewers and a new audience because Facebook, there's different users on there, but there are capabilities to put up videos and have a page just like this on YouTube, but on Facebook. So there's a company that's going to help me transform my content to do that. And I'm really excited about that. I also got a manager. Her name is Kendall. She's been really great too. Natalia Taylor is a fellow YouTuber and she actually introduced me to Kendall. So it's so nice to like meet people on YouTube who aren't like snakes because I feel like, I've been a viewer for most of my life and this channel has been around for only 2 years. December 14th, it'll be 2 years. So like I've seen people fight on YouTube. I've seen like bad influencers and negative energy and all that. And it's nice to have connected with a few YouTubers and have like genuine connections with them. And they actually want to help you out and they actually want to give you advice and teach you and stuff. So thankful for Natalia for being that friend to me and not even like a social media friend, like a real life friend. So super excited about that. And I'm glad that she hooked me up with Kendall because I had no idea what I was doing, guys. And Kendall's been a lifesaver. What else? Oh my gosh. I have Drake Bell that I want to mention. I have, well, you guys know the moving stuff. So if you guys are in Florida and you do want to meet up, I have 0 friends there. So I'd love to be friends with you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I wrote this down. Okay, so we went out. So me and my friends went out recently, and I'm still like very COVID conscious. I know that like bars are open, people are going, like things are happening, and I'm attending, but I'm still like, I'm still weary. I'm not over this whole like. There's been the whole Delta. Like, who knows what's gonna be next? Anyways, my friend was with me. We're all in line at the bar, whatever. I actually had my face mask on because it's been so cold outside. Speaking of, it's been so cold outside. I need to put some chapstick on that like my lips are burning. This is the best product in the entire world. I don't understand why Ulta stopped selling it. Also, why is the label gone? How did the label like rub away? But this stuff, dude, oh my god. If you have chapped lips, this will save your they're so chapped. I'm like touching them now. Oh my gosh. They're so chapped. Help. This stuff is the best. Oops. If they ever make any more of it, I'm definitely going to be buying all of them. Like when I bought them last time, I bought like I think 20 of them because they're so cheap. But it's like this jelly lip mask from Ulta, and it really it soothes your lip. Anyways, oh, so we were out and I had my mask on, but my friend didn't, and he yawned, right? And guess what happened? Some random gay guy came up and stuck his finger in his mouth. And like when you're yawning, you know, when you yawn, you're like, you close your eyes, you're like, well, my friend obviously didn't see it. So the guy went, like, took his finger, went in his mouth, and my friend bit on his finger. And I was like, wait, what the hell? Okay, you guys know or may not know, I don't know metaphors. I don't know anything like that. I don't know. When people say a metaphor, I stop them and I clarify. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I can't even think of a metaphor right now because I don't use them ever. Like, I don't know. This is such a stupid one. The raining cats and dogs. Like, I hate that because it's obviously not raining cats and dogs. I'm a very literal person, and there's a lot of like very subtle sayings that I still don't like. I just am a literal person. Please, can you like elaborate because I don't understand. Anyways, maybe it's a joke. Maybe it's like a metaphor or something to go stick your finger into someone's mouth whenever they're yawning. But it's freaking COVID time, and you went and you stuck your finger in his mouth and bit on it. I was like, in that moment, I was like, do I defend my friend because that was so weird? Are you trying to spread COVID? Like, I feel like the guy had COVID on his finger. Like, why else would he be like trying to stick it into, unless he's trying to like actually go and like, oh my gosh, it makes me think of like, you know, Astro World, how there are people supposedly being injected. Like, people were just being injected in the festival. I felt like he was just like, oh, there's COVID, like, and right in your mouth, like violating personal space 100%. Ugh. What else do I have? Okay, I don't have that much more listed, so we'll just kind of go through it. I'm sorry, guys, if like this is something you're not interested in. I just like want to talk about some things. The Drake Bell stuff, I really actually can't legally like talk about right now, but I'll at least tell you guys like what kind of happened, because like I've got a good team of lawyers on my side, which is so nice to finally feel confident in a situation, because there's a reason why my videos have not gone down, but there's also a reason why I haven't made any more videos, because he sent his lawyers after me, the same lawyers that Bob Saget used, same lawyers that Prince Andrew used, like the lawyers who are really great at covering up for those type of people. So he sent those after me, and I sent oh my gosh, chef's kiss. I sent a beautiful freaking email. I've never written anything so beautiful in my life. I tore him apart, guys. Like, I'm not even giving you a metaphor. I'm not even being dramatic. I actually physically tore him apart. I went through every single thing that he said. I hyperlinked. I corrected him. I said, excuse me, your assumption is incorrect, and legally I feel protected, and I also feel threatened by your client. And I posted that video, guys. Oh my god, I wish I could tell you more. One day there will be a video, like, just so you guys know. We'll see. I mean, we're gonna, if we go to court, whatever's gonna happen, who knows. So, oh my god, my hair's, this stuff is dry anymore, the cream. So anyways, I posted a video saying that Drake Bell intimidated me, which I do still feel intimidated by him, of course. And I posted that video, which honestly I didn't even have, like, if I made a new video now, guys, you'd be like, holy sh, because I have so much stuff now, because after I posted that video, his wife called me, and I've never had it before where you get a phone call from someone. Okay, so you know, if you get a random phone call from someone, a lot of times it's spam, guys, but if you try to look it up on Google, you won't find anything. You're like, what the hell, like all these white pages links, like I'm not gonna know who called me. I looked up her number, everything came up. I've never had it where you type in their number and her full name's there. So I got this random phone call after I posted that video. I looked up the number and I knew who it was. So I was like, okay, well, your name just came up right on Google. And then I get a text message, guys. And that text message could be a chapter in a book. And she even said, like, can't wait to see this in your next video. So I don't know. I think she's already given me consent to put it on my video, but we're not going to touch on it now because she sent me that. Drake messaged me a ton, all so upset. And there's a reason why they're upset, because my content was being used against them. So if they are in court and someone's using my content as evidence, and then they, like, I don't know, go back to court and the person who presented that evidence tells them, oh yeah, guess what? I showed you guys some evidence last time. Well, guess what? The plaintiff or defendant or whoever went and intimidated that person who had that evidence, intimidating me to remove my videos, which that would not look good in a courtroom. I don't know. I don't want to get into much details because the lawyers came after me. I sent a beautiful email. It's been about 5 weeks since we have had contact. So I don't know if Drake could not afford the lawyers. Maybe they realized they had no case because I destroyed them. That's not a metaphor. I actually did destroy them. Anyway, so people were asking about that. A lot has happened, and there could be another video. I'm thinking about it because I'm the one controlling the situation for once. Wow. Like, that's what happens when you tell the truth on social media. Ooh, you can't sue me because it's not lies, it's not defamation. Like BJ says, facts ain't defamation. So, um, it's been a lot. That's been a lot. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to talk to you guys about? I put depression on here. We already kind of talked about that. I don't know. I think everyone has depression. I just feel like I want to be more open about like my own personal struggles sometimes, but I also don't want to sad fish. I don't want a bunch of videos like Sloan sad fishing. Okay, because I'm talking about being freaking depressed like a normal human does. Like, I'll never understand. One person one time said to me, like, you've got followers on YouTube. Like, how could you ever be depressed? It's like, you think that brings happiness? Like, if people think that having this YouTube channel, it does make me happy, but will it bring you happiness? Unless you're like, if you're not a happy person, you're not going to be happy with followers or money or anything like that. You're not, it's just like, that's not what makes life worth living. It's the people in it. It's the experiences. It's the feelings, the emotions that I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot more I want to share about my life and about what I go through and just story times and stuff. And it's a little daunting, but also I really don't care. I'm starting to get like my confidence back, which is something I haven't had since college. Like, I left college, I worked for the government, I had a security clearance. I was literally doing everything that I was supposed to according to the simulation, and I was miserable. In July, I was telling my friends, I was like, I was considering going into a mental health facility in July because I was so bad that I didn't know what to do. There's no therapist that's going to help this. Like, I need someone like, it's like, if you don't have mental health issues, which I feel like a lot of people do, you won't understand, but it's like, you can't control sometimes your thoughts. Like, I can control some of my behaviors that now help me cope with some of my thoughts, but like back in July, I was so overworked all the time that I was just chronically depressed. So since then, I've taken charge of my life and I do feel a lot happier. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I've got issues and I got issues. You've got them too. Sorry, I just like busted out those wearing headphones. Yeah, so I just feel like I want to share a little bit more about my life, especially with this new chapter and having all these changes. And I think a lot of you guys do enjoy it. And I'm always going to continue making the content I create, but I also like to diversify. And honestly, I would love to have like where I come up and live stream and we just hang out one time a week or whatever. But honestly, I get a little bit nervous live streaming because I just, I don't want to mess up or anything like that. So don't want to mess up for you guys and start stuttering in the middle. But I think that's about it I want to talk to you guys about. Oh, one last thing I want to mention is that I am getting over an addiction right now that I had. And I don't like to like joke about addictions. Like, I think addiction's very serious. And I wasn't addicted to any drugs, but I have been addicted to fast food, which might sound ridiculous to you guys. Just turn it off right now if you don't want to hear it. But like, I don't know how to like cook well. And when I was little, like some of the best memories I ever had was like my mom getting me like McDonald's meals or whatever. So I've like grown this like love for like fast food, like hamburgers, chickens, French fries. Like, that's literally the Trisha Paytas diet before she's playing pretend as a vegan. So I would eat like that. And I honestly, in the last few months, I've been gaining weight and I just haven't had any motivation to do anything because I just like sit inside my room and this is it. I don't like do anything. That's all I do. So I I get up in the morning. I don't eat until like 2 o'clock, and then I go and I get fast food because I don't know how to cook. So I'm so hungry at this point. I've been filming videos all morning. Now I'm like, what do I eat? Oh, get McDonald's, get Chick-fil-A, and I would eat it, and I would feel horrible and sick after. I would get sick after and get rid of it. Have a Red Bull to keep myself going because I don't have any nutrients. And I was truly addicted to fast food. I was addicted to the taste of it, everything. It's all like, so it's been about like 3 weeks since that I've had fast food. And by fast food, I also mean like just French fries and like fried chicken or anything like that. And I've noticed such a change in my body. And I don't want to like pressure anyone who doesn't eat clean and stuff. Like, I've never been that type of person. I've been eating the most dirty my entire life, but I finally have made a change in my diet. And not only like changing what I'm eating, but also changing when I eat, because I would normally wait, till 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, wait all day until I'm so hungry because I was like, what, I'm going to be, disgusting, eat this food. I might as well wait until I eat it. And then I eat it and I feel horrible. So now I'm starting to have like, fruit in the morning, and I get pre-made like meals from like Whole Foods. And it's been like really helping me cope with like getting out of that like mindset. And I really just want to like not crave it anymore, because I was drinking like 4 sodas a day, eating like freaking Chick-fil-A large fry, the largest fry they can get. And I didn't feel good, and I haven't felt happy, and I haven't felt attractive. And I've just like, I feel like, I don't know. It's like, you know, when like I feel like Shane Dawson, like I feel like I can understand how Shane Dawson would be a depressed person. Like I feel like when he's depressed, okay, this is probably so random, but like in my mind, because obviously I don't know Shane Dawson or anything like that. I don't even really watch him, so I don't know. But I feel like when he gets depressed, all he does is like hide and sleep and like eat or whatever, and that's exactly me. Like I just hide, I eat, I sleep, and I just feel gross, but I also feel like it's what I deserve in a way. Like I'm punishing myself, and I've been punishing myself this entire year, and I am done. I'm done. I'm ready to start living my life. I'm ready to be happy and do what I actually want to do and take charge, because I just feel like I've always been listening to everyone else my entire life, and finally I'm in a place where like I actually have control over what I'm doing. I don't have the government forcing me to do these horrible things I don't want to do anymore. I don't have really anyone, no boundaries or anything. So I'm really excited for this new chapter in my life, and I want you guys to be a part of it too, because I've learned so much about myself these last few months. And honestly, getting help, like professional help, and like just reprioritizing my life has made such a difference. And I think that sharing those type of things and telling you guys that I'm not always perfect, and you know, I don't know, I think it could be helpful. I love listening to certain people talk on YouTube, like HRH collection. She's like my guilty pleasure right now, which you guys are probably like, what the hell is going on here? But anyways, this has been just kind of a rant talking to you guys. I hope you enjoy, but I also understand if you don't, it's okay. I've got some really great content coming your way. So if you want more of these, comment below. If not, comment below too. I'm interested, and I love the criticism. I also feel like, I don't know, I've learned a lot from comments too sometimes, when people tell me like you shouldn't have that mindset or whatever. I don't know. When I used to vlog on my old channel like a long time ago, I was so mentally bad, and I just feel like I'm in a good place where I'm like at least not going to be having like panic attacks while I'm vlogging. So let's just hope that we stay in this good mindset. Obviously the beginning of this vlog was filmed back a few months ago, but I just wanted to include it because it, like, I look back on that video footage now, and like I was so just like lost. And part of the reason why I was so like lost and depressed, I feel like, is because I just had no way to get out of it. And that's something too with like taking charge of my life. Like I'm finally feel like I'm the owner of my life, compared to back then I was just having blow after blow, negativity all the time. I felt like the world was against me, and honestly it is sometimes, but there's hope and there's change. And I just want to be an example for you guys, but also be a friend with you and be relatable and talk about these things, because I think it's important. People will call it sad fishing and clickbait or whatever you want to call it, but I think it's important. I think it's healthy. So thank you guys for tuning in. Maybe it's not that healthy. Okay, again, like you guys know, my coping mechanism is to go to social media. So this is just how I cope, and I honestly do feel a lot better after talking to you guys. I was going to go and just sleep the rest of the day because I am kind of feeling out of it, but you know what? I want to keep working. I want to keep doing what I love, and I am so grateful that you guys are here with me. So let me end this video before I just find another thing to talk about. So I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.